Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I am here with another mod review. Actually, this is one we did a year ago, and we are back with the Ballistix missiles mod, as you can see with the missile right behind me. Today we are gonna go over everything that you would want to see in a missiles mod. The explosives. So we have the Obsidian TNT, we have the Condensive TNT, we have the Attractive TNT, Repulsive TNT, Incendiary TNT, Shrapnel TNT, Debilitation TNT, Chemical TNT, Breaching TNT, Thermobaric TNT, Contagious TNT, Fragmentation TNT, and then we got the four big boys, the Nuclear Explosive, the Antimatter Explosive, Large Antimatter Explosive, as well as the Dark Matter Explosive. Of course, we have the EMP down here. I did try using it, but I am really unsure on how to use it. I'm sure there's other tutorials out there on how to use it, but for right now, we're going to be focusing on the main TNT. So let's get started with the Obsidian TNT. Now, of course, in this video, I'm going to actually go over on how to use the laser designator, as I forgot to in the other Ballistix missile mod review. So with the laser designator, you will see that this says unbound when we hover over it. Now when we actually click on this little device here, now you can see that frequency to 0. As if we were to hover over this now, the frequency now says 0. It will match whatever the frequency says in here. Now, of course, you put in your missile. Currently, we're going to use the long-range missile, as there are 3 different types of missiles. You have the close-range missile, medium-range missile, and of course, the long-range missile, which is what we will be using in today's video. So, of course, let's go ahead and use the Obsidian TNT. So, since our laser designator is already assigned to our missile launcher, we will come over here and right click the ground, and you will see the missile will go up, and if you see in the chat, it put the exact coordinates of where we wanted the missile to launch. So eventually we will see the missile come down and of course explode right there. That's perfect. As you can see, the cow is now dead. Anyways, now moving on from that, we now have the Condensive TNT. So let's go ahead and throw that on in here, as well as another missile. So we already have the frequency set. As you can see, these were the previous coordinates of the last missile we launched. Now, if we come over here, let's go ahead and launch this missile up. There it goes. Let's see it. It destroyed one block. Well, that's kind of funny. No, I do believe that one. That was called the Condensive TNT, which I believe is just meant to... You know, honestly, I don't really know the point in that one. But anyways, moving on, we now have the Attractive Explosive. And now let's throw this on in here with another missile. Let's take this cow and give him a couple friends. And we're just gonna throw the missile right in the middle. Let's add a couple more, just for the fun in it. You can get some children in there. Oh, here comes the missile. As you can see, they all went towards the missile, as that is what the Attractive missile does. Now, you can probably wonder, what does the Repulsive missile do? I think you can probably guess that it is very similar to what the Attractive missile did, as it is quite literally just the opposite of it. As you can see, up goes the missile. And let's let's go ahead and see how far do they actually get launched. That I have no idea. Oh, it's not super far, not as far as I thought. But anyways, we will now move on to the incendiary explosive. Now this one I do believe just lights fire, but we gotta go test it on this village that is nearby. And by the way, this is a pretty massive village as it stretches all the way over there to here. That's honestly by far the biggest village I've ever seen. Anyways, I think this house will be a perfect house for our testing, so let's go ahead and do it. Now, I also do believe you can launch multiple missiles at once, as long as they are all set to the same frequency. Yep, did exactly what I thought it would, and now we have a house burning down with some ash falling on the floor. Oh yeah, let's go. Now, of course, moving on, we have ourselves the shrapnel explosive. So let's go ahead and let's head back to our village and find a group of villagers. Alright guys, well we got a nice group of villagers here. What a lovely bunch. I bet you they will enjoy this very much. Let's add a couple more in there as well. Let's see it. I think it missed all of them, unfortunately. Now, moving on to the next TNT, we have ourselves the debilitation explosion. Now, I do believe this one gives a poison effect and nausea and just a whole bunch of different things. So let's go ahead and see how it affects these poor little cows. He's looking at me now. What do I got? So this gave me mining fatigue, poison, and slowness 3. As you can see, since I'm standing in the particles, it is giving me infinite, but hopefully the second I walk out, it is now ticking downwards. Now, moving on, we have ourselves the chemical explosive, which I do believe is very similar to this one right here. Let's go ahead and test it out. Ooh, this one seems to be a lot more deadly as... Actually, it gives the same effects. Moving on, we have the breaching explosive. I do believe this is a more of a smaller explosive, but let's see if it can break a block of obsidian. We're going to place that on down there. We're going to come over here and throw in our breaching explosive. And we shall now use the laser designator and right click. Off it goes. Well, as you can see, the obsidian is untouched, but the land around it seems like it's seen better days. Up next, we have the thermobaric explosive. Now, we're gonna head on over to the lovely village over here. I believe we're gonna target the blacksmith house this time. We're gonna head over here. We're going to place it right on this torch. Now, let's see. How will this go? As you can see, now we're kind of starting to scale up the explosive power. Up next, we have the contagious explosive. I believe we're gonna come right on over here and place it right on this little grass block here. Oh, this poor librarian. Will he survive? Find out soon in the next probably 5 seconds. Well, I don't think they survived. This one is just like the chemical one, but a lot more powerful, as you can see, as it gives poison 3, slowness 4, and mining fatigue 3. Up next, we got ourselves the fragmentation explosive. So we're going to throw this on in here, and we're going to have this cow live a very nice life with all of its 5 children. God, what have I done? Oh, you poor cow, you poor soul. You poor cow. Up next, we are getting on to the big boys. We got the nuclear explosive next. Well, let's throw it on in here, and let's head on over to our lovely volunteers over here at the village. Now, we're gonna go right here, right at these houses where the contagious explosive went. We're gonna place it right on the same block as that as well. So, let's see how this goes. And we'll see if those villagers down there survive. Oh, and their children. Uh-oh. Oh no. There's a lot of kids running around. A line of them. Oh, these poor souls. Oh, the children survived at least. I think there's one missing, but hey, they're still alive. I'm impressed. Up next, we have the antimatter explosive. Now we're getting quite powerful, so we're gonna head on over to a little bit of a bigger area in the village. As you can see, the nuke did do quite some damage, so let's see what the antimatter can do. And I'm just gonna come in here and place it right in the center. Let's see what happens. Wow, that was basically instant. This is very quick. As you can see though, this mod is a very well optimized mod and shouldn't really cause much lag to your game whatsoever. Up next, we're gonna have the large antimatter TNT. If you thought that last explosion was big, get ready to see the next one. We're just gonna finish off this village and throw this right on top of this building right here. Let's see. Will any of these buildings survive? Because I'm pretty sure we killed off the rest of the village, to be honest with you. There it is. Whoa! Yikes. As you can see, that I do believe is the most powerful explosive in this pack. As you can see, that is a huge explosive. Last but not least, we have the dark matter explosive. Now, I do believe we're gonna go ahead and find a new building for this. So, I'll see you there. Well, now that I've found a nice new building to blow up, we're gonna go ahead and send it right on down. Right here, right in the middle. Let's see, will it survive? Wow. And I mean, wow, that was a long and a loud explosive. But that's a pretty big hole. Not as big as the large antimatter explosive, but still pretty impressive for the size and how well it performs. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, please do consider leaving a like and maybe even checking out the other Ballistix Missiles mod video, even though it's kind of the same video, but that's okay. Check it out anyways. Peace.